Fuck it. I ride. Got the top leg down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that lead. 2 miles per hour, so everybody needs. Ride. Got the top leg down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that lead. 2 miles per hour, so everybody needs. You see the European grills on the lips. This tank full of terrible cause I be in them shit. Bricks hit, roll with me, get your contact. High definition popping, flipping out the armrest. See, I'm a rider, dipping in the catalog. Just got it fitted on some shit I need a ladder for. Come up in your hood stunting when I leave, dude. 2 miles per hour, so everybody see. I can't deny, I feel I'm such a fly guy. Top job, call them Sleepy Hollow when they ride by. I know the haters can't stand. I ain't got a blemish on my jolly as a can. Ride on. Top leg down. We been through the crowd with the bass up loud. Just on the slab when I creep. Take a bath or you put your ass on them seats. Ride. Got the top leg down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide. Choking on that lead. 2 miles per hour, so everybody needs.
What's going on with it, y'all? Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to everybody in the building. I apologize for starting the show late, but you know we in here. Make sure that y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all hit my like button for me as you come in the building, and jump in the comments and let me know that you're in the building. Yeah. I got a lot to cover. I'm not doing the best right now, but we're going to try to get through this show. And this show right here is dedicated to, we're going to dedicate this show to Coach. We miss you, man. I'm going to try to get through this show. Like I said, we got a lot to talk about. Let me see who in the building. Joseph, what's happening with it? Mr. Mechanical, Johnny Q, Wayne Chicago, my man Ty Swindle from that ATL, Brian Branch, Randall Bivens in the building, James in the building, Speaks in the building, Keith Johnson, Bay Area Bro, 925, what's happening with it? My man OTB in the building, what it do? KG, what's happening with it, man? What it do? Big KG in the building. Sean Clark, what's happening with it? In the building, boxing, salute. Philly Bull 91, salute. Johnny Q, yeah, man. Yeah. Sean, seen and unseen boxing, salute. B Megastar, salute, man. Like I said, Mike C, salute. Like I said, make sure that y'all hit the like button. And jump in the comments, let me know you're in the building. It's a lot of boxing news I want to get at y'all. A lot of things I want to cook on today. You know, didn't even want to do the show. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I know Coach would have wanted me to come on here and do this show, you know, and let everybody know he got Benavidez over everybody. Yeah. I got Benavidez over everybody at 168. So let's go ahead and let's talk about it. It's a lot of things going on in boxing. A lot of things going on in boxing. A lot of news like I said, that I want to get to y'all that's going on. So hit the like button. Hit the like button. I know they sending out my notifications very, very slow. I'm trying to wait till more people get in the building so I can start, really cooking on the things I want to cook on and giving y'all the news that I want to get to y'all. So yeah, this weekend is going down. But I got some news for y'all. See, everybody always like to act like that. You come over here and we only talk about certain shit. Nah, y'all just come late. You know what I'm saying? When I give y'all all the other news that's going on in boxing, people just be coming in late and then they try to talk about the shit that I already talked about. So, that's why I try to wait for people to get in the building. But, hey, I can't be waiting too long. Be the God, what's happening with it? And like I said, if y'all haven't went to my community tab and tapped in with Coach and the Queen, tap in and give a donation if you can. Give a donation, tap in my community tab and give a donation to the GoFundMe. Please. Y'all couldn't imagine what the Queen is feeling right now. That was her everything. Coach was her everything. So yeah, T-Bone Boxing, salute. Yeah. But yeah, there's some news I want to give y'all that's going down. Man, DAZN got a big card coming up on February the 4th. T Hunt, salute. DAZN got a big card coming up on February the 4th. And Alicia Baumgardner, she gonna be headlining that card. Amanda Serrano, she gonna be on the card, but Alicia Baumgardner on DAZN on February the 4th, she gonna be fighting in Madison Square Garden in the Hulu Theater, and she'll be fighting for Undisputed, right? So she will be going for the Undisputed Super Featherweight Championship of the world. She will be going for the Undisputed Super Featherweight Championship of the world. And yeah, man, Alicia Baumgardner, she done came through and she making big noise. OTB, yeah. Also, Richardson Hitchens is on that card versus Boza. So yeah, Richard Hitchinson is on that card. Alicia Baumgardner, she gonna be fighting McCallett. I think that's how you say her name, McCallett, for the Super Featherweight Undisputed. She going for Undisputed, right? Also, you got Amanda Serrano on that card. So that card gonna be heavy. That's a dope card that's going on February the 4th. Yeah, OTB. That fight gonna be fire, man. That fight gonna be fire. El Padrino, what's happening with it, man? Yeah, so y'all hit the like button as you come in the building. Y'all smash the like button as you come in the building. T Hunt. Nah, not really, man, but you got to keep on moving. Like I said, got to keep on moving. This is what Coach would have wanted. And like I said, just pray for Lania. Please pray for the queen, because y'all couldn't imagine what she's feeling right now, the hurt that she's feeling. So yeah, so that's some news I wanted to get out to y'all. I wanted to let y'all know February the 4th, the Zone, they got a hot card, and Alicia Baumgardner, she going for undisputed. You know what I'm saying? She going for undisputed. He can't stop that. A Lamborghini door swinging with top hey, clear the way, clear the lane. I'm top lit, different from them laws. Want no dogs in my cockpit. Cause I'm throwed off, ain't got my logo. Got my 4 elbows in the quota. Big Dose, what's happening with it? My man Crush, what it do? Salute. Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's happening with it? Salute. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, don't come in here with that bullshit today. You feel me? Do not come in here with no bullshit in my chat today. I'm not playing no games with none of y'all. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. You getting blocked. So don't come in here with no trolling bullshit today. I'm just letting you know off the rip. Yeah. What's happening with it? My fam Shamar in the building, man. I hope that you're doing a lot better, Shamar, man. I hope that you're doing a lot better. And I still gotta figure out, I still gotta find out what size suit I wear, because like I said, when all my suits and stuff, you know, they got burnt up, so I forgot what size I wear. But I'm gonna find that out. I'm gonna find that out today. I just been had a lot on my mind, a lot of things going on, but I'm gonna find that out today. USA Red, what's happening with it? DP Rocker, salute. James in the building, what it do? Yeah, so let's see what else is going down. You know what I'm saying? What else I wanted to give y'all before we get into the main topics. It was some more things, more news that came out. So, Stanionis, right? DAZN coming in with a bang, y'all. Check this out. DAZN coming in the new year with a bang. Now, Ultimate Fight Club, what's happening with it? DAZN is coming in with a bang, y'all. I know a lot of people been, you know, trashing DAZN, saying that they pretty much, you know what I'm saying, they gonna go out of business because everybody want to leave them. But they still, you know what I'm saying, they coming in with a bang. They still got some good fights. You got Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz. They didn't came to a deal. Well, you know, the purse bid or what, they came to agreement. And the fight is signed, sealed, and delivered. And they'll be fighting on March the 18th on DAZN in Texas. That's big. That's big. Ricky Williams, what's happening with it? Yeah, you're right, Ricky. You're right. We don't never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. You don't. But yeah, you know, that's a big fight. Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz is a big fight. And this is another fight that we don't get too often in boxing. Two young, hungry, undefeated lions, right? That's looking to make that next step. You know what I'm saying? At one point, you had the Sean Porters, you had the Danny Garcias, the Keith Thurmans, and you know, you had that little class, right? And you Kell Brook, you had Kell Brook in there, so you had that class. And then you got Errol Spence coming along, right? And you got Errol Spence, and who was with Errol Spence was, I put him in that class though, but you know, although they was before him, but he was coming along. And everybody was screaming to get one of them fights. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody was screaming we wanted to see one of their fights. And so this is the same situation, man. We getting Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz on March, I think, what is it, March the 18th? Did I tell y'all? March the 18th on the zone. And so, truthfully, with me, it ain't about what promotional company you with. I don't care if you with the PBC. I don't care if you with Top Rank. I don't care if you with DAZN. As long as you putting on good fights and you making the best fight the best, that's all I want to see. I don't give a damn what network is on. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is bigger than these networks or promotional companies. Money Brown, what's happening with it? My brother in the building. And if you want a link, you know what I'm saying, just let me know, Money. I said, man, I'm trying to get through this show the best way I can, man. But yeah, to me, Wayne Chicago, man, I appreciate you, man, in that super chat. To me, that's one of the best fighting the best. And like I said, that's the type of fight we don't get too often. Two young, hungry, undefeated guys. And this is a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight. Both of these fighters can crack. Both of these fighters is all action. I think as far as punching power, you got to give it to Virgil Ortiz. But Virgil Ortiz don't got the best chin in the world, and he will get hit. He do get hit. And Stanionis, man, he showed in that Butayev fight that he hella durable because both of them got power. Stanionis and Butayev got power. You didn't see him stop a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't all Rudy Poos neither. You know what I'm talking about? He was stopping a lot of dudes on this come up. And a lot of people, they split down the middle with that fight with Stanionis and Butayev. A lot of people think that that Butayev won that fight. He got other people that think Stanionis won that fight. I was ringside. Me and Money Brown was right there ringside. Although Money don't remember the fight because you know what I'm saying. That drink had him a little tipsy. He don't remember the fight, and Money was moving around. Money was getting his way around in that arena. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Money, dog, you ain't see what happened? Oh, my bad, man. I was over there talking to Reddick Bowe. And but hell of a fight. That's a fight I would like to go back and watch the full fight. T-Bone Boxer, man, I appreciate you, man, in that super chat. He says, yeah, man, I'm trying to, man. And like I said, I just words can't describe how I feel for Linnea. Man. OTB says we have business between DAZN and PBC. Yeah, OTB, that's a good thing. Even though it had to, well, not really, because it had to go to purse bid. So that means that they couldn't get the business done between DAZN and PBC. Because when a fight got to go to purse bid, it's pretty much who got the highest bag. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really care. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time, I'm not getting paid from none of these fighters. You feel me? They not sending me a percentage of none of their checks. So I don't care what promotional company is with and who making what. Just as long as we get in the fight, and Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz is a hell of a fight. Quee, salute to you, Queen. Salute. Speak says, I watched the fight last weekend, and I think Stanionis got it. He landed the better and cleaner shots to me. Yeah, and that fight was bang, bang. They was nose to nose the whole fight. That's how I know Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz is going to be a hell of a fight. And everybody picking Virgil Ortiz to just walk through Stanionis, don't put your money on that because this is a 50-50 fight. Now, I do like Virgil Ortiz a little bit better, but it's not a fight that I'll be willing to go and put no money on. You know what I'm saying? Because at any given time, Stanionis can hurt Virgil Ortiz. At any given time, Virgil Ortiz can hurt Stanionis. But one thing we got to another great aspect to this fight, right? Another great aspect to this fight is Virgil Ortiz, I believe, has stopped everybody he's been in the ring with. I got you, money. Virgil Ortiz has stopped everybody that he's been in the ring with. And yeah, man, that's it's gonna be intriguing to see if Virgil Ortiz can stop Stanionis. Because, like I said, Stanionis is a dog. He showed that he was a dog in that Butayev fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, to me, I'm excited about that fight. If you're not getting Jaron Boots Ennis against a Stanionis or against a Virgil Ortiz, to me, this is the next best thing. It's the next best thing. And if y'all can do me a favor and hit my like button, if y'all haven't hit the like button, if you can hit the like button as you come in the building. My man, Mr. Killer 779, he says, rest easy, coach. Sincere condolences to the family. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. And like I said, if y'all have not went to my community tab, go to my community tab. And if you can, if you have anything to donate to Coach, to the GoFundMe for the Queen, donate. You know what I'm saying? If you got anything to donate, go to my community tab, click on it, and I have it. I have the link in my community tab. Big Dose 513. He said, salute to you. He said, let us know if the family needs something, bro. We appreciate you. Yeah, just like I said, just go to that community tab and you know, anything will help, you know. Everything add up. And you know, y'all gotta understand that the Queen is gonna need it, you know. She gonna need it. They had a wonderful relationship. And for her to have to do she's gonna have to do everything on her own now. So just help him out. Oh shit. I don't know how many seats is in DC. And my man Shamar with that super sticker, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm gonna need you to shoot me one of them cakes too. I need you to shoot me one of them cakes, man. You be chefing up. You know I'm gonna come get with you, man. Next time I go to Vegas too, for sure. And next fight in Vegas, man, we're gonna have to slide to, man. We're gonna have to slide to the next fight in Vegas for real. But yeah. So let me before we go to the next, right? If I can get y'all participation in the chat, give me a 1 for Virgil Ortiz and a 2 for Stanionis. Who y'all got? Y'all got Virgil Ortiz or you got Stanionis? Who y'all got winning this fight? This is a big fight, y'all. Already 2023 is giving us big fights. Although all these fights ain't happened yet, but we getting big fights. Johnny Q says a 1. Trayshawn Edwards, a 2. So Johnny Q, he got Virgil Ortiz. Trayshawn Edwards got Stanionis. B the God got Virgil Ortiz. Mr. Cab got he got Virgil Ortiz. Brian Branch, he got Stanionis. Matai Yoel got he got Virgil Ortiz. Renzo got Virgil Ortiz. Mr. Mechanical, he got Stanionis. Brian Francis, he got Virgil Ortiz. Mr. Killer 779 got Stanionis. T Hunt got Stanionis. Matai got Virgil Ortiz. Southwest Dice Virgil Ortiz. Nah, this ain't no Virgil Ortiz but versus Green Beans. I guarantee you that. Swat Jones got Virgil Ortiz. We got who else we got? Catman 785. He got Virgil. Shamar. Let me see. OTB got Virgil. James got he got Stanionis. Boxing, aka Big Texas, got Virgil. Sean Clark got Virgil. So, and the reason I want to see is because this shows this is the type of chat that we want to see, right? We don't want to continue seeing these fights where everybody already just basically know who's gonna win, right? Everybody in this chat was kind of split. You had a lot of people saying Virgil Ortiz, you had a lot of people saying Stanionis. And these are the type of fights that we need to continue to get. It's so many fighters. Y'all gotta understand. It's so many fighters in boxing, right? It's so many great fighters in boxing, right? And great matchups that can be done in boxing that these promoters, they need to get off, right? Protecting these fighters, right? And trying to carry them to all easy fights so they don't get an O on their record. Man, let these guys fight. If they lose, you know what I'm saying? If they lose, come back and fight somebody else and continue to fight the best. And we need to do better on our part and stop calling everybody bums and trash just because they lost one fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, guys like Teofimo Lopez, they bring that upon themselves because all of the shit that he talked. You know what I'm saying? But in general, if you lose a fight, it don't mean that you're a bum. You know what I'm saying? It depends who you lose to. You feel me? Now, if you just losing the Rudy Poots and guys that you're not supposed to lose to, that's a different story. But if you fighting the best and you take an L, that don't matter. Look at Salido. Look how many L's Salido had on his resume when he beat Lomachenko. That don't matter. But yeah, a lot going on in boxing. A lot of big news, man. Let's talk. Hit my like button. Yeah, Quee. But we gotta do better because you know, as soon as a fighter lose, cats jump up on Twitter and Instagram and just shit on them and talk up, you know. And like I said, I get it, but it depends. If you lose to somebody that's good, cool. Salute them and tell them to move on and you know, do better than next fight. A lot of these fighters, they're not afraid to fight, you know, hand-to-hand combat. They're afraid to get an L because they don't want that backlash that they're going to get from the fans and the media. Real talk. A lot of times, I'm going to tell y'all something. 95% of the time, having the O don't mean shit on your record, but you haven't fought nobody good yet. That's all that means. 95% of the time, having an O on your record only means that you ain't fought none of the best competition yet. Real talk. So when people be like, oh man, he fought such and such and he was undefeated. Okay, what does that mean? Who cares if he fought such and such and such and such was undefeated? Like, and then you go look at the dude's resume that was undefeated, and then you see why he's undefeated. So that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? And these fighters, they need to understand that. And the fans, they need to understand that. Because you undefeated or, you know, It's just like, and I hate to use him in the conversation, but it's some real talk, right? And I'm not saying that he's not a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a great fighter. But it's like Terrence Crawford. Yeah, he's undefeated. Ain't nobody beat him. And I'm not saying that if he had fought these fighters, he wouldn't be undefeated, but we don't know, right? If you look at his resume, you say, okay, we can see why he's undefeated, right? That's just the truth. You look at his resume, you can see why he's undefeated. But now, if he had fought a Kell Brook in his prime, or Sean Porter when Sean Porter was in his prime, or Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, they say, like, would he still be Errol Spence? Would he still be undefeated at that? You know what I'm saying? If he had fought those guys when they was at their prime, at the top. Now that's where you got the question mark. Quee say that's why the fights they want to see not happening is because of them. Yeah, you're right, Quee. Ramirez versus Bivol. Yeah, and you're right. That's another great example, right? Ramirez versus Bivol. Ramirez, he hadn't fought nobody. Like the top fighter that he had fought on his whole resume was Jesse Hart. And I was a fan of Jesse Hart, you know, but let's keep it 100. Jesse Hart is a C+ fighter at best. Real talk. Jesse Hart ain't beaten none of the top fighters at 168. Because that's where they fought at 168. He wasn't beating no Caleb Plants and no David Benavidez or no Canelo Alvarez and nobody like that. He couldn't compete. He couldn't compete with them type of fighters. But that was Ramirez's, you know, Zordo Ramirez, that was his best opponent he had on his whole resume. And he had, 40-some wins? And he didn't have no losses. But when he got in the ring with Bivol, we saw why he was undefeated. Jaime Munguia is another name. If Jaime Munguia, if he had fought a Triple G, a Jamal Charlo, and you know, even a Chris Eubank, would he be undefeated? I doubt it. Another guy, oh, well, man, he's undefeated. He's undefeated. That shit don't mean nothing. Who have you fought? In 2023, everybody get with me, right? It's about who have you fought in 2023. If anybody start talking that bullshit about he's undefeated, who he fought? That's all I'm saying in 20. Who he fought? Now, some fighters we gonna give exceptions to. Some fighters like Boots, Benavidez, and fighters that you can see who have tried to do everything they could to get to top fights and they just can't. Well, we not gonna use that with them because, you know, one thing I always say, it take two to rumble. You can't make nobody get in the ring with you. You feel me? It take two to rumble. You can't kidnap a man and tie him up and make him get in the ring and fight. If he don't want to fight, that fight ain't gonna happen. So it's, you know, there is a difference, like Quee said. It's a difference when you talk about certain fighters. But overall, we know what it is. What's going on with it, Money?
Okay, what's going down, bro? I just want to say I want to, enlighten everybody that stop putting the rest in peace coach because he hasn't transitioned yet. You know, he's still fighting for the moment right now. You know, he's breathing on his own for the moment. So, you know, I'm saying a lot of rest in peace in there and shit. Don't put that chat, but he fight, but still, it's in God's hands still. So, as we speak right now, y'all, he's still with us. So just on that behalf.
So she didn't have to yet.
Well,
Okay.
not yet. Yeah, not yet.
Okay. Well, we still gonna pray. We still gonna pray that
Sure.
he can hold on and just make and make a big turnaround. Miracles do happen. Miracles do happen.
Facts. That's a fact, bro.
You dig what I'm saying? Miracles do happen, and with God and coach is a big believer in God. With God, anything can happen and turn around.
And then fighting. He's stubborn as hell. So
Yeah.
he still fight. But like you say, keep miracles happen. I've been through the situation twice with my daddy and my auntie. And I know y'all remember when I was talking about my auntie, she was really done for, but she even bounced back. She not herself. You know what I'm saying? But she don't remember a lot. My daddy was the same way, but it looked like it was over for them. I'm talking about over, like you know what I mean. And they was in the same type of situation, not breathing on their own machine, breathing for them, and things like that. And they bounced back. And we had my days for 5 more years, and you know, with my auntie, we'll see what it is. But yeah, just keep the prayer strong, man. Like he said, y'all go over to the channel tab, man. I mean, to the community page, and if y'all could show love and anything help, man. If y'all can donate anything, send them prayers up and things of that nature, man. So, the queen, she holding on, he holding on, and time will tell, man. A lot of prayer and time.
Yeah. But yeah, man, and Stanionis and like I was talking about Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz, man. That's March the 18th. Um, we also got also talked about how we got Alicia Baumgardner. She's fighting for undisputed, right, on February the 4th on the zone in Madison Square Garden. So that's gonna be big. You got Amanda Serrano on that card. You got Richard Hitchens versus Boza on that card.
Mhm.
And that's a big card also, man. So we got some money. We got some big fights, man, for 2023 already, man.
Oh yeah. I seen the flyer to that card. It's a lot of more fights on that card too, but those are the big names. That's a hell of a name. You just enlightened me on the date for Virgil and Stanionis. That shit right there gonna be somebody getting hurt. Somebody getting hurt in that fight. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
way they fight, bro, somebody is getting hurt in that fight. And listen, that's a pick 'em right there, man. That's a pick 'em. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. Of course, we might say Virgil got more skills, but Stanionis got that grit. You know what I'm saying? He got that grit. He don't take no for an answer either. So that shit right there is gonna be far worse. I'm quite sure they're gonna have a hell of a card to match it. So yeah, we got. And what else you say, Key?
Then you got Alicia Baumgardner. She's she gonna be fighting McCallett, right? McCallett. She gonna be fighting McCallett for the undisputed super featherweight championship. So she going for undisputed, man. Alicia Baumgardner.
Oh yeah, she got an opportunity to go out
Yeah.
there and do some special shit and create more history as well. So I like Alicia Baumgartner. I think she gonna get that W, but I respect her as well because everybody wanted her to do the rematch with Michaela Myers, and she like, nah, I'm gonna make my own lane. If they come back around, they come back around. And plus, the animosity between them was heavy as fuck anyway. So, she like it's like slapping Michaela Myers in the face. You know what I'm saying? Take your shit, then don't get your rematch, then go become undisputed in your face. That's what she's thinking. But shouts out to Alicia Baumgartner, man, hell of a fighter. Did some things that a lot of people thought she couldn't do, and she was like a little child prodigy. So, her little line and her little shit is coming together. So, respect to her. And that's gonna be a hell of a fight too.
And you got excuse me. You got like I said, you got Amanda Serrano. She gonna be on that same card. You got Richard Hitchens versus Boza on that card. So man, that's a big card for the zone on February the 4th, man. That's big. That's big, dog. Also, I want to get into real talk. I want to get into this Adrien Broner, man. And I know money. I know you saw the interview, and I did a video on latest Adrien Broner interview that he just did, right? And I think I got the audio, right? I'll play the audio for everybody. If for the ones who haven't heard it, right? Let me play this audio. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna pull up this audio. And I just want to cook on this situation real quick. Hold on. I got this audio right here. Here we go. No, that ain't it. Let's see. This is. I'll pull it up like this. Hold on. Let's see real quick. I'm trying to find this audio so I can play this audio on what AB had to say in regards to, you know, Floyd Mayweather. And he's still out here basically. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna just play this for y'all so y'all can hear it. I'm gonna just play this shit so y'all can hear this dude, this nigga Adrien Broner, man.
He can't let it go. Can you hear me?
Connected.
Can't let it go, bro. He thinks that Floyd owe him some shit, right? Now check this out. I'm gonna play y'all the audio so y'all can hear it. This is for the ones who haven't heard it, the ones who heard it, but you know, need me to run it back. Here we go, right here.
Mayweather, like you was like, yo, if you do an exhibition fight, you and Mayweather shit will do numbers, and it will do numbers. I believe that earlier.
Oh yeah,
big numbers. Why the fuck? Like, why is it like you feel like Mayweather won't want to see that happen, or he won't want to see you with that kind of money, or I think that's what you said. Like he won't want to see you
because you got to think. No, these last couple exhibitions Floyd been doing, he be getting 3s, 5s, 8s, whatever. He say, I got 10 million, 20 million. Okay, all right, cool. If that's what he say, cool.
That's what he said. Yeah, we ain't arguing it.
But if me and him do an exhibition, automatically off the top, you got to give him 100 million, and you got to get me 100 million. Now, he don't want to see me with that because I already do what I do
without that.
Without the type money he getting, but I'm getting money though. But I do what I do, and I got the name that I got off of what I've earned.
Yeah, you built it from the ground up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
if they give me 100 million, man, listen.
He said the right thing right there. If they give him 100 million, we all know what he gonna do.
But why you feel like Floyd don't want you to have that kind of money? That's the part that kind of puzzles me. Like, even when I see Gervonta Davis leaving, I'm like, damn, this nigga look like he really like, he don't want to see somebody with no money, or he don't really like, I don't know, like he don't like to see a nigga doing too.
I don't know. Listen. I can't say personally I heard this nigga say that I don't want to see him with this type of money.
The vibe.
But it's like in his actions, the way he be moving, and then out the blue, you'll hear him do an interview about me and scream, AB is about broke. Like, nigga, I don't even speak to you. I don't talk bad about you. Every time I talk to you, I talk good about you. Mm-hmm. You're part of the reason I became who I am when I first seen you, nigga. All I did was ever look up to you.
How big you are.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I ever did bad to you, and I don't think that's really bad, was fuck some hoes that was with you.
Yeah, that ain't, come on, man.
Nah, that ain't even nice.
Come on now.
That's it. All I ever did to that nigga was
fuck some hoes.
Fuck some hoes that you had riding with you. That's it. Other than that, I ain't do nothing to that nigga. Never. His kids love me. I love his kids. His baby mama, all like, come on, bro.
Did Floyd ever try to sign you? Thought you was coming up?
Nah, because I had my own shit. I started my own shit. I ain't need him. When he first met me, I was a millionaire.
No, I'm just saying, did he ever approach you like, you know?
No, I was already me.
Yeah.
When he came to see me fight, I was already me.
So let's talk about that for a minute, right? So first off, right, this is my thing, Money. First off, because if y'all do an exhibition, right, if Floyd like, okay, we can do an exhibition, what makes Adrien Broner believe that he's worth the same amount of money that Floyd Mayweather is worth? If they give Floyd $100 million, you think they finna give you $100 million too? Like, I'm just saying, like, Floyd is Floyd. Adrien, you nowhere near Floyd level. So he keep talking about, man, he don't want to see me in. He's saying it like as if Floyd owes him, right? As if Floyd owes him, right, this favor. AB ain't never did shit for Floyd. Real talk. If anything, Floyd did for AB. He gave him all type of game and all type of knowledge that Adrien Broner, hey, he didn't want to listen. He didn't want to listen. And a lot of this shit to me is a cry out, right? Is a cry out for AB. Like, just pay attention to me. Notice me, Floyd. Like, man, you got to leave that shit alone, dog. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that AB feels some type of way because Floyd don't acknowledge him. Floyd don't even speak about him. Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Floyd never wanted to sign AB when AB is like, nah, I was already who I was. Yeah, you did have a name. You was doing your thing. You was a shit, man. You was the next guy that people was looking to blow up boxing at that point in time. So you did have a name, right? But when Mayweather started being around Adrien Broner all the time, AB wanted Mayweather to sign him. A lot of times AB talked about that shit, wanting Mayweather to sign him, but Mayweather, he never looked at AB like that. He was looking at AB as somebody that was fun to be around, but he realized very fast, right, that this nigga don't listen. He out of control. And he never believed in AB. If you go back and you listen to Floyd talking about AB, he will always talk about like, yeah, he cool, but he got a lot to work on. You know what I'm saying? And he just never really, he didn't even pick AB to beat Madonna and guys like that. He wouldn't give a clear pick. He ain't never believed in Adrien Broner like that because he saw him in the gym. He saw him fucking off. He seen it coming. And he was telling us way back that AB was going to fuck everything off. And so when this man says that, man, I'm getting money. Oh, yeah, I get money. Imagine what I'd do if I had 100 million. That says it all right there. Everybody stop and think about what Adrien Broner would do if they gave him $100 million. First of all, he wouldn't box no more. Boxing is the only thing that's saving Adrien Broner's life, because we see what he does when he go off on these long, layoffs. What does he do? He party like a motherfucker, drink like a fish, eat horrible, get in a whole bunch of trouble, and just fuck off everything. If AB got $100 million, me personally, I don't think that he would live to see a full year. If AB got $100 million, he wouldn't live to see a full year. And then he think that he can have that type of money and still go back in the hood and roll dice and do all that shit. Like, bro, it's a reason that you don't have $100 million. You know what I'm saying? They say, and I don't like to call this man a fool, but my pops used to tell me something all the time. God look out for you know what I'm saying? God will look out for a fool. And Adrien Broner getting $100 million, he gonna show you how big a fool he is.
Yeah, look out for babies and fools.
Yeah, babies and fools. And AB getting $100 million, he'll show you how big of a fool he is. You feel me? That's exactly what he'll do. And like I said, Mayweather don't owe you shit. He can have an exhibition against whoever he wants. Like, why does all these people that Mayweather, right, in boxing has had relationships with, why does AB feel like that Mayweather owes him out of everybody an exhibition and a big payday? Like, I don't know. You want to cook on it money?
Yeah, because Nick
Jay,
J,
look to you. I see you in the building.
Nick J said some real shit. If you said you didn't need him then, why are you speaking on him now, Nick? Because Nick, his ass know that's the only thing where, because he, like, when you say why do we feel like Floyd owed him something, because he feel like he gave Floyd Tank, right? He feel like me being up on the Floyd, he really felt like, oh, I'm his little brother, and and his boxing game off the closest thing to him. You gotta understand, he wanted to be the closest thing to Floyd Money Mayweather, bro. He wanted to be him so much. Like Adrien Broner wanted to be Floyd Mayweather so much. See, Tank didn't want to be Floyd Mayweather. You could tell Shakur and Devin Haney, they respect Floyd Mayweather, right? They like his skill set, but they want to be them, right? They want to be them. Adrien Broner actually wanted to be Floyd Mayweather. You understand? He actually wanted to be him, to where every time Floyd do something one week, he'd come and do it the next week. To where I was saying, like, God damn, Adrien Broner, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Like, I used to be pissed off at AB because every time Floyd do something, he'd do it. He started talking like Floyd, started trying to dress like Floyd, started trying to mimic Floyd at the press conference. Y'all heard what Paulie said. The guy even trying to stutter like Mayweather. Like the guy, come on, man. You're Adrien Broner, man. Just be yourself, man. Like, look at the guy, man. Like, the boy really tried to be Floyd Mayweather, bro. Like, he did, bro. Like, he wanted to be Mayweather to the point. And then, once he got his ass whooped by Madonna, it showed him something. But he didn't have to work after the floor. He had a skill set to where if he was going to be Adrien Broner, we all said he could have been something very special if he had the discipline and just been himself. But it just comes to the point to where it's like, man, in his head, bro, right? Still right now, he think he supposed to be, he think he bigger than what he is at the moment. Like, once upon a time, AB was a big fucking name in boxing. He brought the crowd out. He can still do a little something right now today, but he's not the same Adrien Broner. So to him doing what he was doing and shit, he feel like, he still hold that position in boxing to where he feel like he deserves his respect. You know what I mean? Now, he lost to some big names, credit. He fought everybody, credit. But to him, he think, oh, well, I lost. That shouldn't mean shit because I'm Adrien Broner. I still fought. I still did this. I still did this in this many divisions and all that shit. But boxing is what have you done for me lately, bro? And boxing don't owe you shit. That's his thing. He feel like boxing owed him something, and boxing don't owe you shit. That's why you supposed to get what you get. You're supposed to be smart with that shit, and you know what I mean. Do away with it as you may. But like I say, he looking at the Tanks, he looking at the Devins, he looking at the Shakurs, he looking at all these young bulls that's up and coming now doing their thing, right? And he feel like he's supposed to be in that lane, bro. And now, since his name ain't buzzing as hard as it used to, he feel like people shitting on him and fighters not respecting him. And like I said, even when he got the little deal, well, ain't no motherfucker congratulate me on my deal. I fuck with everybody. Ain't nobody like, bro, get out of that mind frame, bro. You stuck in that motherfucking mind frame, bro, to where you can't get out of it. And I agree with you, bro. I won't say a year, right? But you give him $100 million, he go step the strut. Because he's not trying to do shit different with himself. He keep blaming every motherfucker for all his fuck ups, right? Like you say, he keep acting as if Floyd owed him something. Floyd ain't giving two fucks about him. Floyd kids are grown now. You got teenagers your goddamn self. You know what I mean? So Floyd don't owe you shit. Floyd worried about his grown ass kids that's causing all the problems that he got over there. He don't need no Adrien Broner problems. His kids got enough problems. You feel me? So it's just for him to wake his ass up, man, and quit thinking people owe him something. How he try to shit on Al Heyman and Steven Espinosa and things of that nature. And even the little money he go get now, hopefully he get every penny of it. But even the little money he go get now, Key, we know he go piss that away. You feel me? So at the end of the day, bro, Adrien Broner is stuck in that fucked up mind frame of everybody owe him, right? Everybody owe him. And until you get out of that shit and start thinking like a grown up, you feel me? He gonna stand in that fucked up position, bro.
Yeah, man. And y'all hit the like button. Smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? All right, the like button is free.
And y'all hit.
It don't cost y'all nothing to hit the like button. It's free.
All right. All you motherfuckers in the background trying to
ear hustle. Crazy. Right. It was almost 200 people in here at one point, and we got 119 likes. hit the like button. I don't know why y'all come in here and just refuse to hit the like button. Javier Valencia, what's happening with it? Yeah, man, it's like Adrien Broner needs to just get off the gas, dog. He needs to realize that you are the reason why you probably don't have $100 million payday. He needs to realize that if he had been disciplined and done what he was supposed to do in his career, right? He probably would have been had $100 million payday by now. You know what I'm saying? We talking about how big Gervonta Davis is and Errol Spence and Wilder and all these. Man, let's keep it 100. AB name was booming way more than all of them.
Yeah.
At his peak.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? People that didn't give a damn about no boxing wanted to know what AB was doing. So he the only reason he don't have $100 million. He could have created and generated $100 million payday on his own easily. They was looking for, they was looking for the next, right after Floyd Mayweather, they was looking for the next to be able to drop off a big bag too. And he was the one that was in the driver's seat. And all he had to do, right? All he had to do is stay focused, right? And do what the fuck he was supposed to do outside of the ring and in the training gym. And he did everything but that. And now he want to complain and act like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody owe him something. Bruh, you fucked that off. They gave you the keys. Right? They gave you the keys to the motherfucking Rolls Royce, and you bent the corner and you wrecked that bitch. You bent the corner and you wrecked it. So what you want them to do? You didn't have no insurance on that motherfucker. You bent the corner and you wrecked it. They ain't finna go buy you another one. Now you got to work your way up and earn another one. Is what it is, man. Shit crazy. And like I said, y'all smash the like button. And my man, Mr. Kaboom, in the super chat, he says, are you guys able to catch up some of us that truly care about Coach, what's going on? Man, we really not. I mean, Money spoke on it right now when he came in the building. So, you know, you probably going to have to run it. We're not going to get into that no further. But we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you caring and asking. We really do. But right now, he just, you know, he's holding on. He's trying to hold on, you know.
Just a bunch of prayers, man. Prayer and time, man. Prayer and time. So just keep praying. That's all we ask for. Y'all prayers, man. And pray for the Queen Lanier. So that's what we ask right now.
Yeah, and go to my community tab, and you know, if you got anything to donate to the GoFundMe. Matai, salute to you, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, now let's move on, bro. Let's move on. I want to talk about. Matter of fact, you know what? What I forgot to do is this weekend is big, y'all. And we are going to talk about Gervonta Davis. We're going to get into Tank, right? But I want y'all just to look at the fights that we're getting on this card, right? And I'm going to run down what we getting on this fight card. We know about the main event, right? You also, to start off, I think this is the televised card because you got Lamont Peterson, right? Yep. On the undercard. You got Anthony Peterson on the undercard. You got Mia Ellis, right? That's one of Gervonta Davis's fighters on the undercard.
That's Coach Kenny's daughter. Yeah, I want his coach's daughter, Coach Kenny.
Yeah, Coach Kenny's daughter, right? And then on the other card, right, you got Demetrius Andrade versus Nicholson, right? Demond Nicholson. That's a hell of a fight. Well, Demond Nicholson is 26-4 with one draw, right? But this is big for him. So he's been training hard. I got Boo Boo showing out, but he's been training hard. You also got Rashidi Ellis versus Roman Villa, right? And Villa is 25-1, and he's on a 20-fight win streak. He haven't lost a fight since his second professional fight, I believe, right? And Rashidi Ellis is 24-0. So you got Rashidi Ellis on there. And then, of course, you got Tank and Hector. But that whole night, even the undercard is stacked. So for those who didn't know, everybody that's going to be on that card in the main event, right? I mean, the co-main event, you got Jaron Ennis versus Chukazan. I guess that's how he says his name.
Don't even try to pronounce the shit. Don't even try.
Yeah, you got Jaron Ennis versus Chukazan. Jaron Ennis, of course, you know, everybody know he undefeated, and Chukazan is 21-1. But you get to see Jaron Ennis display his talents again, and he's promising, right, that he coming down there with another amazing knockout. So yeah, Swat Jones, it's worth that $75. Real talk, it's worth that $75. So hell of a night, hell of a card, and then to top it off, you got Tank Davis, man. You got Tank, he going in there, and he going in there against all odds. You feel me? Tank is going in there against all odds. He got a lot going on. We've seen fighters in the past that had a whole lot going on. Mike Tyson. Let's use Mike Tyson as an example. We seen Mike Tyson go in, right, against an opponent that everybody thought he was going to beat with everything going on in his personal life, and shit turned out fucked up. You know what I'm saying? End up losing. You got fighters that come in the ring against an opponent that everybody look at that think that that's an opponent you should beat, but you got all type of shit going on in your personal life and you can't perform. Now, I think that Tank is going to be able to show in this fight where he's at, right? He's going to be able to show where he at mentally, right? And just as a fighter overall, because I'm going to tell y'all, Hector Garcia ain't no pushover. He can fight. And Hector Garcia is going to be ready. He got a little bread now. He's able to have a much better training camp. He got a nutritionist. And when you become champion, you know, a lot of fighters get better depending on where your mindset is. Some fighters, they just don't know how to take that fame and that little money that they get. But some fighters, they take that and they get better, right? Because they got better technology and better tools around them to be able to train better. And Tank, man, I'm looking for Tank to go in there and look and do something spectacular, because Tank seems to me as the fighter that's going to use all of this shit as fuel to his fire. He really do. But I'm just talking. It could be one of them Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas type of moments. You never know. That's what's hella intriguing about this fight. All of the shit that Tank got going on. Hector Garcia ain't got to deal with none of that. Hector Garcia didn't have to deal with no crazy-ass woman putting him in jail. While Tank was in jail, Hector Garcia was probably training and eating good. You feel me? So it's a lot of factors that go into this fight, and Tank Davis is going into this fight against all odds. You got a lot of these motherfuckers that want to see something bad happen to Tank. They want to see him lose, right? They calling him a woman beater, even though she came out and admitted that she lied. They don't give a damn. You see what I'm saying? And Tank, like I said, man, to me, when I look at him, he looked like a little caged gorilla, ready to a caged motherfucking untamed gorilla, ready to be let loose in the wild. So yeah, this gonna be and this gonna be something. I can't wait, man. What you got, Money? And y'all hit the like button. Y'all smash the like.
Hell of a call. I just want to let people know too that Demond Nichols, if y'all don't know, he the one that went on Edgar Berlanga. He went all around with him first when people didn't know. So, and then the guy that Gervonta was in for the fight, he beat Ryan Martin in in that little tournament that was going down. A lot of y'all probably know who Ryan Martin is, but he a hell of a fighter too. So, these ain't just some, I'm not saying they top notch, but at the end of the day, they some good quality opponents, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't buy this pay-per-view, then it's self-hate. I want everybody to know right now, if you do not buy this pay-per-view, it is self-hate. You know what I'm saying? You don't love yourself, you don't love your black people, you don't love nothing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's self-hate if you don't buy this pay-per-view. But yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a card, man. It's gonna be a hell of a card, like you broke it down, Key, from the beginning to the end, bro. They stacked this card with a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? They stacked this card with a lot of talent, a lot of up-and-coming talent. You got world champions, you got contenders. So this card got some everything on it, bro. It got some everything on it. And if you like knockouts, I think we're gonna get a lot of knockouts in this fight. I really do. I think we're gonna get a lot of knockouts in this fight, bro. And it's gonna be competitive knockouts, if you ask me. You feel me? So just looking at overall the totality of things, man, I'd be gladly to give my $75 to this card and to see how it play out, with all them names on there. And then Vito Miller, I can't even pronounce his name, but Vito Miller, Nicky Jr., he on the card as well. Right?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so he's on the card as well. And he's another up-and-coming prospect, or we can say contender, that's out there that's knocking out shit. So, they stacked this card for us to go out there and enjoy it and have a hell of a day in boxing. But like you said, Keith, Tank got his back up against the wall. He's facing a lot of things, man. He's facing a lot of things. You got a lot of people that want to see him lose. You feel me? So it's gonna be a lot of people tuning in just to try to watch him lose, and he can rise to the occasion, bro. He can rise to the occasion, knowing what he got after this fight. Knowing what he got set up after this fight. So we most definitely looking forward to his performance to see how he get down. Jerron Bruce Ennis, knowing he's in a great position to go fight for a world title after this fight. So he want to go out there and put on and show out and show people that he is the real deal. He want to steal a night. You know what I'm saying? It's Tank the main event, but Jerron Bruce Ennis coming. He want to steal a night. So he want to show people that this is where he belongs and this is where it's going to be. So he's going to come out there and try to do some spectacular shit. Speedy Rashidi, he want the Jerron Bruce Ennis fight, right? So he telling everybody he want to fight Jerron Bruce Ennis. So he gonna try to make a statement. You know what I mean? He probably called Boots out, understanding probably don't be next, but he want to fight Jerron Bruce Ennis, so he trying to put himself in position to get that fight. So he want to come and make a statement. And then we all know Demetrius Andrade, man. He most definitely want to come and do some shit because now he's on the side of town where he can actually get the biggest fights of his career now. You know what I'm saying? You go out there and look good in this fight. You got Jamal Charlo over here. You got Caleb Plant over here. You got Benavidez over here. You really got a lot of fights over here that you can now get the biggest fights of your career and finally get a big fight to show people that if you is the real deal or not. Because, you lost a lot of time in boxing where, you couldn't really prove because you couldn't get the fight. So now you're getting up there in age, but, we'll see if you can go out there and put on a hell of a performance to where you can ooh and ah, and now one of them dudes be looking to get in the ring with you. So, man, this card got a lot riding on this card, bro. So much we can add to the card. But it's just going to be a hell of a night of boxing, bro, that we all going to enjoy. And like I said, I think it's worth the $75, but I think we'll get a lot of knockouts in this fight, Keith. So I think it's going to be very entertaining, and I think it's going to be well worth it where everybody go, feel like they got their money worth.
Yeah, man. Most definitely. I want to get some participation from the chat right now. Real talk. What do y'all right in the chat? And let me get your prediction, Money. And in the chat, I want to give me your prediction. Give me an estimate on what you see this pay-per-view doing. What do you think, Money? What you think this pay-per-view gonna do?
I'm gonna say, like, just my estimate, I'm gonna say 300 plus, bro. Right? My minimum is 250, but I think it's go like 250 might be a safety net, right? So I'll say 250, but I'm gonna say do 300 plus pay-per-view buys, bro. Gervonta Tank Davis with Jerron Boots Ennis and the players they got on the court, you know, I think they be around, you know what I'm saying, 350 to 360,000 pay-per-view buys, bro.
Okay, we got, let me see. Upper echelon say 450 plus. T9 boxing say 300 plus. New Orleans game 15 say 300. Keith Pierre say 10 times BLK. Shit, it's gonna be way more than 10 times what BLK Prime did. I really don't believe they did over 15,000. I really don't. Trey Sean say 275. Carlos Sanchez 400. Johnny Q say 400. Marcus Hayes 250. Wawa say 200. Post holidays. Be the God say 300 plus. The Queen Sheena says 500K.
God damn,
Sean P say 300 plus. Nick J said 325. A lot of names on the card. Okay. OTB say 290. Let me see. My man Junior, Ultimate Fight Club, what's happening with it? He say now they're gonna do it. He said now they're gonna do around 200 to 250. I think didn't Tank last pay-per-view do something like that?
Yeah, I get 200 something.
I think this one's gonna be bigger, dog.
Yeah, I think we're adding boosting them on the court. I think it take it up a notch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So everybody is saying. I mean, you got ranging from 500K to the 250K. It looked like.
Shayna treating this motherfucker like The Price is Right. 500K,
350K. Jay Grant say about 350K. Upper echelon said Tank and Rolly did almost 330. Renzo say 300K. William Old School say 300K. Let me see. Swat Jones said 250K minimum. My man Sean Clark says he gonna guess around 325. Free Smoke says, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I miss Coach already. Salute to you and my brother Money. Man, we really do. We really do. Appreciate you, Free Smoke. Keith Johnson say 600K. Man, that's big.
Well,
That's the only 600Ks that we seen was Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman and Wilder and Fury. And Canelo, I believe. Canelo and
Joshua. I think Joshua too.
Nah, Joshua ain't in the, and he ain't fighting in the US though.
Oh, okay.
He UK. I'm talking about US fights. Caleb Plant and Canelo, Wilder Fury, and Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. So if he do that, he go.
Keith and Pac did 4 though.
No, they did. They did. Keith Thurman and Pac-Man did 600 or something.
I said 4.
No, they did 6. I'm telling you, Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao did 600 something K. But yeah, they did. I remember that because I went to that fight. Yeah, so that's big. But see, if they do that, if Tank do them type of numbers, he's gonna surpass Errol Spence, and everybody is the pay-per-view king. He gonna be the pay-per-view king. He fuck around and do that. Me, I think he do. It's really hard to say, man. It's really hard to say. I'm gonna say 300K, and that's big. Y'all gotta understand 300K pay-per-view buys today is big. Keith Johnson said Tank All Access did 500K in one day on YouTube. That's big. You know what I'm saying? That's big. But I say that he do at least 300K. I'm gonna say at least 300. So yeah, you know, man, that's gonna be big, man. And we're gonna see how big it's gonna be though. But it's a hell of a fight. Now let's hit the like button. Like I said, let's hit the like button. And we're going to get into this shit with Floyd Mayweather, Nate Jones. You know what I'm saying? Nate Jones. This shit that Nate Jones came out about Errol Spence. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? But before we do that, hit my like button. Smash the like button. The like button is free. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing to smash on the like button. Now check it out. So Nate Jones, man. Nate Jones, he came out with a version of the story in sparring that y'all probably heard it by now, right? He came out with a version of the sparring story that ain't nobody heard ever. Nobody else has ever said this. Nate Jones is coming out basically saying that, hey, yeah, you know, it was good sparring and it was back and forth. And Errol Spence, but Errol Spence was kind of basically what he said. He said Errol Spence was kind of bullying Floyd Mayweather, putting what Floyd Mayweather on the back foot. Nate Jones said that, you know, when they was in the corner, he told Floyd, hey, man, why the fuck you keep letting this dude put you on your back foot? And he gave him some instructions. And then he says after that, Floyd Mayweather came back and he caught Errol Spence with an uppercut and buckled Errol Spence and had Errol Spence out cold on his feet. Almost knocked him clean out with 16-ounce gloves on. Right? Then he goes on to say, but you know, yeah, it was hella good sparring. Errol Spence gave him some real good work, but Errol Spence is the one that almost got knocked out in that spot. Floyd Mayweather hit him with a motherfucking uppercut from hell, and you know, Spence was seeing stars and was basically knocked out. That's what he's saying. Now, like I said, this is a story. This sparring happened 10 years ago during the training camp of Floyd Mayweather and Robert Guerrero, right? This is 2013 this happened. 2013, so that's 10 years ago. We've heard shit, probably 30, 40 people talk about this sparring. We've heard from tons of people that was in the gym that saw this sparring. We've also heard from Errol Spence. We heard from Floyd Mayweather himself. We heard from Leonard Ellerbe. And like I said, we heard from a bunch of people, and this story never came out before. Nobody never said nothing like this. Everybody always said that, yeah, Errol Spence was putting it on Floyd. It was very, very good sparring. It was intense sparring, but Errol Spence was putting it on Floyd. Remember, Floyd was walking around with a black eye, and the way that this story first came about is people wanted to know how Floyd got that black eye. And that's when Errol Spence's name came up and everybody was talking about, well, you know, shit, rumors had came way back then. Rumors was coming out that this young kid named Errol Spence gave Floyd Mayweather a black eye. Then years down the line, we heard about the sparring. Never that Errol Spence was knocked out or almost knocked out. Never, nothing like that. So all of a sudden, Nate Jones come out with this story. And first of all, people want to know, why the fuck after 10 years is he all of a sudden coming out with this story that ain't nobody never heard? Well, I have my own thoughts on this. Then people want to know, is it true? Is he lying? I already thought he was lying off the rip. I said, hell no. Ain't no way that Floyd Mayweather, right, with 16-ounce gloves on, is hitting Errol Spence with an uppercut and rocking it. You can't motherfucking make me believe that. Then Errol Spence, he came out and he responded and he said, this motherfucker, he capping. Ask anybody that was in the gym that was with Floyd, they'll tell you that's a lie. He capping. Now the thing is why is Nate Jones coming out saying this shit? Because I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can let me know if y'all believe this shit, but I don't believe it. I know every Terrence Crawford fan, they're going to pretend like they believe this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just evident. They're going to pretend like that they believe this shit. Everybody that's a Terrence Crawford fan or a lot of these motherfuckers ain't even Terrence Crawford fans. They just Errol Spence haters. Yeah, the coach is he's still trying to hold on. He's still trying, he's still trying to hold on. So my thing is, right, Floyd Mayweather. Ain't no who bought his last exhibition. If you bought Floyd Mayweather's last exhibition, put a 1 in the chat, right? Because when I did a video about this shit, everybody hopping in the video when I said that Floyd Mayweather, right, and his team, to me, they just trying to come out, right? Not for Floyd Mayweather personally, but if his team doing it, he got something to do with it, right? They just trying to, I feel that they just trying to come out, right, with a story to have people talking about his name, to keep his name relevant in boxing, right? Because if y'all notice, every time that something big is going on in boxing, like a big pay-per-view or something's big on the horizon, something always comes up with Floyd, right? Controversial. It never fails. So when I said that I feel that Floyd and his team are trying to come up with a story, right, to put the limelight on him so he stay relevant at this point in time, everybody talking, man, you full of shit. Floyd's always relevant in boxing. Floyd is this, and Floyd done this, and Floyd done this, and Floyd done that. What the fuck that got to do with people talking about him right now in boxing? Nothing. But we know that Gervonta Tank Davis got a fight coming up. Everybody's talking about Tank. Everybody talking about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Ain't nobody talking about Floyd. Like I said, for the motherfucker, and some of y'all in here, so for y'all that's talking about, oh man, Floyd don't have to do nothing to stay. Floyd don't, for some of y'all on here that was dick riding in the comments, did y'all buy any of Floyd Mayweather's last exhibition bouts? Just asking. Because y'all was damn sure in my comments talking about what Floyd don't got to do and Floyd's always relevant and he don't have to do nothing to stay relevant, that I'm tripping. Did any of y'all buy his last exhibition bouts? The answer is no. And you don't know nobody that bought his last exhibition bouts. When the last time y'all bought a Floyd Mayweather exhibition? Y'all ain't. None of y'all have. You don't even know anybody that bought none of that bullshit. So Floyd's name is not talked about in boxing like that right now. But like I said, is it a coincidence that every time something as big is on the horizon, like this Tank Davis fight, all of a sudden Floyd Mayweather story pop up? I'm just asking. And now it's a story that ain't nobody never heard of before and nobody never spoke of before. It's some bullshit. And I feel that this story came out, right, to keep Floyd Mayweather's name in everybody's mouth and keep the focus off of what else is going on with Tank and all these other fighters that's being talked about. Floyd always has to be the center of attention. He always got to stay relevant. And they're going to make sure of that. But, man, Money, what you got on this situation?
Man, I like how you broke that shit down, bro. Think about that. And he's still trying to have another exhibition bout, steal the spotlight off these young bulls and put it on Floyd Mayweather, bro. Steal the fucking spotlight once again as he normally do, bro. When I look at the situation, right, Nate Jones, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody know the fuck you is no more. You ain't even got the job with Floyd no more. GT got that job now. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You still want to bring up some shit of, oh, he knocked him out, and everybody that talked about that shit would have been brought that shit up. If Errol Spence would have walked into a goddamn uppercut, that would have hurt him, and the bell saved him. How the fuck Floyd hit him with a shot, and all of a sudden he just freeze and pause and nobody say, God damn, boy, Floyd rocked the shit out of his ass and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. And then you talking about in the Mayweather gym where it's doghouse rules and things of that nature. Um, Second of all, if Errol Spence got hit with a big shot, Errol Spence would have said Floyd hit him with a big shot. That dude don't lie about nothing that goes on in sparring. He not gonna sit up there and give himself all the credit in the world, but then don't say, "Oh man, but he caught my ass with a shot." You know what I'm saying? Sort of like Shakur Stevenson when he talked about Terrence Crawford whooping his ass the first time they sparred. So when I'm looking at the situation like that, bro, it's just that Floyd Mayweather once again got to steal the spotlight and don't want to let these young boys shine, bro. Don't want to let these young boys shine. Now I know a lot of people gonna say, "Well, Floyd didn't say it. It was Nate that said it. It was this." Well, look at where he said it at, bro. Look at where he said it at, right? So evidently, Floyd got to have some say so with that shit. And why even bring it up with Floyd and fucking Errol sparring anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like he said, that shit happened 10 years ago. Ain't nobody talking about that shit no more. Nobody is talking about that, bro. Right? Either some discredit, either they trying to discredit Errol Spence for what he's doing in the ring and what he's accomplishing, or you just are just pure hating on the motherfucker. Period. Because we all got the story of Errol Spence getting Floyd Mayweather ass, bro. That's it. That's all. That's what it was. Even Floyd had to come out and admit that young boy gave his ass work. You know. Then he said as it went on, as he got better, he turned into Floyd Mayweather. But at the end of the day, she say I find mighty funny stuff happens to GT after he left TMT. I find it mighty funny stuff happened to GT after he left TMT. I don't get it, Shane. But at the end of the day, right? Um, it was good scoring, like Errol Spence said. Like Errol say, I'm not the one gonna come out here and bash nobody or shit like that because it gave me some good insight and I learned something from the sparring. And I'm quite sure Floyd most definitely learned from the sparring because he was sharp as fuck in that Robert Ghost Guerrero fight. The boy was on point in that Robert Ghost Guerrero fight. You know what I'm saying? So that means, oh, okay, okay, I got you. Okay, yeah, that's what she meant to, Nick. So, Floyd got sharp as fuck. Sorry, yeah, Floyd was sharp as fuck. And go look at the Robert Ghost Guerrero fight, bro, and look how Floyd was breaking that boy down, standing right there in front of him, hit his ass with some shit. You know what I'm saying? The woman beater, no, I ain't gonna even start to the daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit funny as hell too. But Earl had that boy on point, bro. So if you're trying to discredit Errol Spence, you can't discredit Errol Spence. Now, we do know that Nate Jones was in the runnings of giving Floyd some of the toughest work in sparring, everybody. If you know about Floyd Mayweather sparring, Floyd is my GOAT, right? That's my greatest fight of all time inside that square circle. But Errol Spence is my favorite fight of all time. You dig what I'm saying? So when you look at Nate Jones, he gave Floyd some good work in sparring to where Floyd even brought him on the team, right? Nate was a 1996 Olympian, things of that nature. Now, he even had to say it himself. Floyd always gave me credit for giving him some of the toughest sparring. I have to put Errol Spence over me. He said that himself. He said, I have to put Errol Spence over me. That was some of the best work that I've seen Floyd get. I've seen a lot of people like Travis Holyfield and his brother Cortez Holyfield, right, come out and say that's the best they ever seen somebody do with Floyd. And they all seen Floyd spar. Paul Spatter Floyd, um, um, Zab Judah when Zab got him ready for Pacquiao. We know he cracked his ass with a hard shot. So it's like everybody know Earl went in that ring and that boy was hungry and he beat Floyd ass in that sparring session. Don't mean he was a better fighter than Floyd Mayweather, right? But in that sparring section on that day, Earl beat his ass. Everybody say you have good days, you have bad days in sparring. It might be a day where you catch Earl in the ring, one of these boys getting his ass. So it's like on that day, they thought Earl was just some type of little pushover. You feel me? And Earl went in there and beat his ass. He seen that everybody that called him there, Juddion Love called him up to get the sparring. Everybody was around smacking on the ropes, and Earl just said, all right, motherfucker, y'all think it's gonna be this? And he went in there and whooped Floyd ass on that day. You know what I'm saying? Not like a motherfucker trying to say this and say that, but at the end of the day, I just look at it as, Nate Jones, he always had something towards Errol Spence, calling him a drunk, saying this about Terrence Crawford and that. to where he always had something towards Errol Spence, and maybe because Earl beat Floyd ass inside that ring that day, and he couldn't get away from it because they gave Earl a little boost. You know what I'm saying? But Earl still proved that he is who he is, still by being undefeated, unified champ, right, holding 3 scraps and doing what he's doing inside that ring. So Nate just got some towards Earl, bro. That's how I look at it. You feel me? And you can ask him, he ain't gonna tell us, but he got some towards Earl Spence. He got a little ill will towards Earl Spence, just like a lot of these other motherfuckers and these motherfucking Hall of Fame fighters do for whatever reason. But that's
Now,
how.
do you think Floyd, right? Because people got to think, right? Floyd already talked about the sparring. He already admitted before that Errol Spence put it on him, right? So Floyd ain't gonna come out with this story because it wouldn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? But do you think Floyd had something to do with this? Or
Maybe
could
not.
have?
Maybe not. Maybe not at the time. I think maybe how the interview was going, right? He probably went down the line of maybe went down the line of asking about Earl Spencer Terrence Crawford, and they probably went into the Earl Spencer Floyd situation or some shit like that. But this ain't the first time like they had this conversation. Like I'm quite sure like Nate said this shit to Floyd before. You know what I'm saying? Floyd probably be like, I didn't see that. But Nate, I seen the Floyd. You hurt that motherfucker, Floyd. You hurt him. You hit him with the uppercut. He was hurt, and then the bell ring. Floyd like, yeah, I ain't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So this probably just a story he got on his own that he's probably holding that he want to talk about. But with Floyd Mayweather, bro, you can't put shit past Floyd Mayweather. You can't put nothing past him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like Floyd and his team, to me, they always go make sure that when some shit is popping and if some shit in boxing that's big that everybody talking about, it's like Floyd name always pop up.
Exactly. Let me say this, Key. Up echelon, what you say, hey Key? Why would you tell Key to ask me something? I'm sitting right here like I can't see the goddamn chat up echelon. Nate wasn't a heavyweight back in the days, bro. Let that sink in.
But Nate Jones, he did go I think he went to the 96 Olympics as a heavyweight.
Yeah, go listen to him. He say, oh, how did he swarm as a heavyweight? Go listen to what he said, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, but man, dog, that shit crazy though, man. It's crazy that all of a sudden this story come up after 10 years and ain't nobody else but you said this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you had wasn't Hasim Rockman Jr. in the gym?
Yeah,
Money.
Hasim Rockman Jr. The Holyfield brothers. Hasim Rockman Jr. said when I interviewed him, that boy gave Floyd some of the best work he ever seen.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's either that, right? They just trying to put a story out to me to make Floyd name popping right now, right? And get the focus off of Tank because Tank ain't his fighter no more, right? Or it could be just, like you said, man, they hate Errol Spence and they want to make Errol Spence look bad in any type of way they can, right? They want to make Errol Spence look bad in any way they can because, another story that everybody's talking about is this Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford situation. And he's talked about, several times. He didn't talk about how Errol Spence was a drunk and this, and that. So you already know Nate Jones, he got a problem with Errol Spence. So it's crazy, man. You said Johnny Q said Red Cat said some random dude slept Tank in sparring. Who the fuck is Ivan Redcatch? I don't believe that shit. I didn't hear that. Did you hear that, Money? Money, you in the building?
Yeah, I remember. What he said about Ivan Redcatch?
And I heard somebody else talking about this shit too. Talking about Ivan Redcatch. Redcatch said that somebody knocked out Tank in sparring.
Man, take it, get up, goddamn knocked out.
That's what I said. I said, man, I don't believe that damn
Don't
shit.
you know there's somebody behind this motherfucker doing 1 million interviews? I knocked this motherfucking ass out. You think so? Come on, that man.
Right. That's some real shit. Like, come on, man. And who the fuck is Ivan Redcatch? Yeah, Ivan Red. All Ivan Redcatch doing right now is training his motherfucking jaws. Training his jaws to see how hard he can bite somebody, and motherfucking seeing how many times they gonna let him get away with hitting Adrien Broner in his goddamn dick. That's all he doing right now. That's all Ivan Redcatch is doing. So motherfucking Adrien Broner better hope he have a heavy cup on. Yeah, he bit Danny Garcia. And he damn near tried to punch Regis Prograde nuts in his stomach. Motherfucking Ivan Nutcatch. Yeah, man.
That's some key. Just because these niggas don't do no fucking homework and they always want to question some shit and don't never listen. Like a motherfucker just be talking out here.
That's why I know that Floyd wouldn't say me now as the toughest sport he ever had in boxing after the stop boxing after some tough sport he ever had. I think now he will put Errol Spence above me because Errol was getting him good work. But that day I went off and I jumped on the ring and I went crazy. I told Floyd to calm down.
Now you hear him? You hear him now?
Repeat that.
He said I gave Floyd some of the tough sparring that he ever had, but now I know Floyd will put Earl above me because he gave him some crazy work that night.
Yeah.
Damn, there. God damn.
But yeah, man. Like I said, shit, man. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this weekend. All that bullshit that Nate Jones was saying, man, I don't believe it. Like I said, it would have been a story a long time ago if if anything. Errol Spence let you know that he full of shit and he capping. Leonard Ellaby, he talked about it. He ain't never said, Leonard Ellaby would have been the first one to come out. And we had the blueprint for Floyd and the young killer, Errol Spence. He was very tough. Floyd hit that motherfucker with an uppercut and damn near knocked him out. Leonard Ellaby would have been said that shit, dog. He would have been said that shit. Brian Branch, man, I appreciate you coming through with that super sticker, man. Appreciate you. Leonard Ellaby would have been said that shit. We had the blueprint for Floyd, and he hopped on the apron with Nate Jones at the time, and Nate Jones gave him some instructions, and he came out and he hit Errol Spence with a hell of an uppercut from hell.
We had to stop
and knocked out Errol Spence.
We had to stop the sparring. Like, we don't talk about that part.
Yeah.
Motherfucker stopped Floyd can't crack, and this was 16 zone. Now, imagine if there was 8 ounces. Looking at it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, you talking about I'm in my feelings. Well, you talking about you had to ask some shit 3 times, then that means you was trying to get some clarification on some shit. So what are you saying, I was lying or not?
But G5, what's happening with it, my brother? Salute. Yeah, man, that shit, it's crazy, man. Like I said, it's always like, watch. If y'all ain't been paying attention, just watch. It don't matter if it's heavyweight or whoever it is. If it's a big name boxer and it's being talked about a lot, Floyd Mayweather's name is gonna pop up in the equation somehow. I'm just saying, it might be a coincidence, but hey, to me, it always happens. So
I agree, bro, especially at the welterweight division. Like, somehow, some way, that motherfucker gotta be saying, tell them to do something. You know what I'm saying? Even he talking about, nah, Nate, we're not gonna do none of that. So it's like, I just think him himself, bro, Nate, like I said, I just think he got something personal towards Errol Spence, bro. I really do. I think he got something personal towards Errol Spence. You feel me? For that reason, that reason alone, Key. Now he ain't the toughest motherfucker to spar Floyd Mayweather no more. Whatever the fuck he, whatever little niche or little thing he had with Floyd, he probably lost that shit. And I don't think he like that.
My man, Free Smoke, salute to you. He said, check your cash app, bro. Love y'all, bro. I gotta run, smash the like button. Man, I appreciate you, man. Let me check. I appreciate you, man, coming through in that cash app, man. I appreciate you. Free Smoke. And much appreciated. Let me see. I seen a comment. That shit was funny as hell. He said, Kirk McCall talking about, you didn't hear Nate say the uppercut was with the offhand. Yeah, he hit him with the uppercut. It was with the offhand.
Yeah, hit him with the offhand. It ain't that he hurt him. It's how he hurt him. He hit him with the offhand uppercut. Looking ass nigga.
Yeah. Sylvester 2011 said Errol needs to announce his next opponent soon. Hopefully, will not be Thurman. I don't hope that it ain't Thurman. I mean, I would rather it be a Jerron Boots Ennis or Terrence Crawford, but Thurman is good too. Shit. I just like I don't want to see, like, say if Errol don't fight until April or June, somewhere in there, right? I don't want to see Keith Thurman, especially Keith Thurman, right, coming in off another goddamn over a year and a half layoff. I don't.
Okay, so Rachel Donner hit me in the inbox. She said Ivan Red catch tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific about Tank. What else does he have to say?
What happened?
Rachel Donner, I guess you have an Ivan Red catch on the show tonight. I guess to talk about what dude said, knocking Tank out, someone for knock Tank out something. He said Tank is a dwarf. Ivan Red can't say Tank is a dwarf.
But he was beating the hell out your long mouth ass. Well, fucking Iron Redcats look like he'll eat you to death. Oh fuck! Hey, shit.
All right, Tank and knock his ass out. Oh, it's gonna be 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, okay, I see now.
10 p. Over there on Rachel and Nonito's channel. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely tap in. But I don't believe shit that Redcats got to say.
Yeah, it's really 3 hours, so it's gonna be at 8:30.
It's gonna be 8:30.
Yeah.
But make sure, because I get to doing stuff around the house and forget. Make sure to remind me, money. I know you'll remember more than I will. Shit.
I got you.
But yeah, I still don't believe shit that Ivan Redcats big mouth ass got to say. Cause
yeah,
I seen he like. Come on now, we all seen how Tank beat him down. Tank beat him like a goddamn man. Come on, man. Tank beat the hell out of Ivan Redcats. For real.
For real. Beating the shit out of him.
Down like a gorilla pimp on the hoe. For real talk. He beat him down like a gorilla pimp on the hoe.
And he talking about Tank's a dwarf. But that dwarf whoop your ass.
Right. Knockout, what's happening with it? Salute. But man, we gonna get up out of here, man. But money, man, let them know what you got going on tonight. And y'all hit the like button. If you came in the building, just coming in the building. If you've been in the building, make sure that you hit the like button. Money, what's good, man? Let us know what you got going on tonight.
Yeah, I come through, man. We're gonna be talking a little boxing tonight. You feel me? I gotta figure out what topics I'm gonna touch on. This coach shit still bothering me, man. So I really don't know. I'll see. I'll think about a few topics, but we for sure going live tonight. Say around 9:15. 9:15 Central Time we'll be live. So y'all come through, rock out with your boy, man. We'll find something to talk about. Shit. If not, we'll talk about some other shit. So just come through, rock out with your boy. Continue to support my brother Key, and like I say, keep them prayers up for Coach. If y'all could go to the community tab, show love to the GoFundMe. Show love to the Queen. Like I say, just a bunch of prayers right now, man. That's all I'm asking for. A bunch of prayers for Coach.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, once again, if you can donate anything, go to my community tab, and the link to the GoFundMe is, the link is right there. So yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Money Brown gonna be cooking tonight. Also, Knockout gonna be on. Rachel Donaire is gonna have Ivan Redcatch on tonight. So it's a lot. It's a lot for y'all to check out tonight. G5 in the building. And like I said, y'all hit the like button. We will be back tomorrow. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all already know what I do. Y'all already know what it is. There you go, talking that boxing again. And we gone, y'all.
Yeah.